Hello everyone! How are you today? I hope all of you in good condition. Alright, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Kadek Dewi Puspita from 7D class. So in this video, I will tell you three important points. The first one is I will show you how to use quizzes as a learning platform, especially for teaching and learning. In the second one, I will tell you my material design, especially about front office. And then the last but not least, I will show you how to integrate quizzes into the Google Classroom. Alright, without any further ado, let's check it out. So the first one you have to do is your Google account. Yeah, and then type quizzes here. And then click at the top. Please wait a minute because my signal is not really good here. Okay, I'm sorry because it takes a lot of time. So as you can see here, yeah, and then what you have to do in the first slide on the quizzes is you have to click. Okay, and then click here, continue with Google. Okay, after that you can choose your Google account. So I will choose my brother Google account. You have to click it. Okay, and then there are three options here. You have to choose school. Click school because you are going to teach a student, so you have to click teacher. Next, you have to choose score or grade here because I will teach 12 grade students, so I will click this one. Okay, and then for the subject, because it's related with English, so I will choose English. Click done. Okay, after you finish this, and then what you have to do, I'm sorry, my connections is unstable. Alright, what you have to do now is click here, create, because you are going to design a lesson. So if you want to make a quiz, you can click this one, but in this video I will create a lesson, so you have to click this one. Okay, so before you make your lesson, you have to make a title for your lesson. So I will type material design, front office material design, and then the subject that relevant with this topic is of course English, so I will choose English. Click next. Okay, you will see like this. So this is what I typed before, yeah, front office material design. Yeah, this is my brother's name. I will change it into my name. Okay, and if you want to make a new slide, you can click this one. So there are many options here. If you want to make a choice, you can click this one, or fill in the blank, you can click this one. Open a question and etc. Yeah, okay, like this. Or you want to import slide from PDF, you can click this one, and you can import your PDF into this slide. So you don't have to make it in this quizzes, you just need to import it into these quizzes. Okay everyone, to make it efficient, I have provided my material design into the quizzes. So this is my material design for front office. Once again, I'm so sorry because it takes a lot of time, because my connection is really unstable here. Alright, as you can see on the slide, so here is my lesson that I have made before. Yeah, of course, add quizzes. So I just need to click on my lessons. Yeah, I will click edit to view what I have right. Alright, this is my material design for front office. Yeah, next we move to the next slide. So in this material design, I focus on offering health in the hotel, especially for front office students. And for introduction, there are 3 important points. The first one is language skills. I focus on writing skill and also speaking skill. And then for grammatical aspect, I focus on vocabulary. And for learning objective, I'm so sorry, I forget to type it. Just to know expressions used in in hotel, especially in front office, and to give oral health for front office students. Next is learning material. So as you can see on the slides is there are a lot of activities are undertaken by a receptionist that must be considered if you are as a receptionist in the hotel. Next is common expressions of offering help. Yeah, there are many expressions that the receptionist can use in the hotel. Next slide. So this is learning exercise, especially for writing skill. So the instructions is the student have to complete the following conversation using the appropriate expressions that already touched before. So there are 5 questions. I mean, the students have to fill in the blank here. Yeah. So here in quizzes, I have write the dialogue, and then the student have to complete the dialogue with an appropriate expressions that have been touched. And then next is list of vocabulary that usually used in a front office department. Next is vocabulary exercise. Okay, so in vocabulary exercise, I have provided 5 questions for students, so the students have to fill in the blank. Yeah, so here I give a description, and then they have to answer what is a word that appropriate with the description. So the student have to choose A, B, or C. And then this is the second question. The third question. Yeah, the fourth question. And this is the last questions. Next is learning exercise, especially for speaking skill. So to improve a student speaking skill, I have provide a dialogue, a conversation for them. So the instruction is practice the following conversation. Practice conversation between receptionist and the guest. So the students have to work in pair. One person as a receptionist and one person has as the guest. So they have to record their video, and then because in quizzes there is no option to record or to upload your video, so you have to. So I will give my option to my students to take a video and upload on other platform, I mean YouTube, and then after that they have to copy the link and upload it into the Google Classroom. So I will check it easily. This is same like before. Yeah, guest check-in too. And then next is guest check-out. So there is a conversation between the receptionist and the guest, or when the guests check out in the hotel. So they have to practice it. Okay, and this is the reference from my material design, especially for what is that, front office. Okay, next we move to the last part of my presentation today, yeah, which is how to integrate quizzes into the Google Classroom. Okay, the first one you have what you have to do is go to your Google account, of course. Alright everyone, so now what you have to do is, if you want to integrate quizzes into the Google Classroom. But before that, I'm so sorry, I cannot show you my face because I have problem with my webcam. So when you want to integrate your quizzes into the Google Classroom, the first one you have to do is you should type Google Classroom here. And then click the first one. Alright, so before you want to integrate quizzes into the Google Classroom, the first one you have to do is you have to make a class in your Google Classroom. So here I have made my class, my own class, Vocational School Grade 12. So you just click it. Okay, and then go back to your quizzes. Okay, don't forget to click save here. So your material design will be saved automatically. Please wait a minute. And then you have to click assign homework. As you can see here, there are the custom deadline and also a lot of options below. Okay, if you want to make a deadline on 30 December, okay, you can click it. Yeah, or you can change it's okay, and for the time also, yeah. And then below you can set your timer, or you can set play music. When your student play a game, you can play music. Yeah, okay, you have to select this one, go to classes. Okay, welcome to classes on quizzes. Okay, you don't have to click this one because you already have a class in your Google Classroom. So you just need to click this one, import exiting via Google Classroom. Click it. And wait a minute. Okay, if you want to switch your account, it's okay. You can click switch account. And then you can click your account. I will click my own account, Dewi Puspita. Okay, you will see like this. Quizzes wants to access your Google account. Yeah, you just click allow. And then next, you have to decide which class will you choose. So, because I already decided Vocational School Grade 12 here, so I will choose this class. Okay. Okay, you also can click this one. Click next. Okay, so there are two options here, view class and also assign a game. You have to click assign a game. Alright, finish. And to make sure that you already assigned your lessons into your Google Classroom, let's recheck in our Google Classroom here. So this is my Google Classroom. You can go into the classwork. Okay. I think it needs a few minutes, yeah, to integrate quizzes into the Google Classroom. Okay, now let's check into the Google Classroom to make sure that the lesson already in the Google Classroom. Okay, here is Google Classroom Professional School Grade 12. So you have to click classwork. Okay, yeah, this is the lesson and also the exercise. Yeah. Okay, as you can see. So I already integrate the quizzes into the Google Classroom. So easy, right? Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much for your attention and goodbye.